today we are going to be revealing my car preset and what colors it is and all my settings. And some of my settings are mixed with Mertzies and squishies, and just I have all this. All this is basically my basically I base. We'll just get into it. I kind of want to get into it right now. So first, we're going to check out my car preset, and so I got a normal octane, no paint, no painted. Um, we got this slim line, and that's non-painted. And then the paint finish for the blue team, the paint finish will be pearlescent on primary, and accents will be, I don't know how to spell it, accent, I guess, semi gloss, pearlescent semi gloss, and this is like a light blue kind of, and then this is black, and this is red right here again, pearlescent semi gloss, and the the decal is blue, and the wheels, you aren't able to currently get these, but they're pretty sick. Um, they're lime or rocket forged too, and those are my wheels, and my boost is normal tachyon, and topper, no antenna. Gold explosion is floppy fish, and yokai is the limited trail, and the engine sound is OEM CV2. And we're done with my preset, my main preset. I'll just show you all my other cars. I have this. This isn't really like my main car. This is my main car. I have my Cook Sears Batmobile. Um, People call this a plank. And I have creepers and rocket forges, and Okay, we're gonna get into my gameplay or my settings. So gameplay, honestly, this stuff doesn't really matter. You can do this however you want, but it's nice to have these settings particularly. I don't know why. It just I kind of I kind of did some of Squishy Muffin's Squishy's settings and some of Mertzy's settings. Like I have Mertzy's bindings. Like these are all Mertzy's bindings. Um, so let's get into the camera. The You can see my camera. You always want to turn camera shake off because camera shake just gives you a headache. You know, it just gives you a really big headache. And field of view is you want to turn it all the way to 110. I personally like to switch between 1.4 and 110, and that's how I like my field of view. And my distance, the distance is particularly good. The height and the distance are particularly good for me, be, because they improve your dribbles and stuff. The distance is 270, and again, I like to go between 240 and 270. They're both really good for dribbling, but my highest recommendation is 270. And height will be 90. Again, I switch between 110 and 90 sometimes. And I've never changed my angle once except for when I started the game, and my angle is always minus 5, and that's how it's been since I've started the game. When I started the game, I just switched it to the camera settings I liked, and I liked that angle as minus 5, so I kept it. I've had it there for a long time, and the stiffness is 0.40. I'll just say 0.40. And again, I like to switch between 60 and 40. And swivel speed, the swivel speed is like if I don't really know what the swivel speed is really meant for, but Squishy Muffins had his swivel speed at 5.5, 5.50, I guess. Um, and it looked good to me, so I tried it out and I like it. And the transition speed, you know when you have your right analog stick, you're using your right analog stick and you're looking around like at your teammates when you're in like a match. The transition speed, if you turn it all the way up, if you turn your right analog stick to the right, if you push it to the right, um it like switches your view like extremely fast, um to like your right or your left, or you know. And I like to have that on um one. I just like it there because it's slower, it's not as fast. And invert swivel is off, and that's my camera settings. And on my controls, and my drive forward R2, I play on PS4, so for video all I have is this, and I'm not playing on a monitor. I'm just playing on a PS4 and a 65 and like a 54-inch TV. It's a pretty big TV. And so let's get into the change bindings. So drive forward is obviously R2 and L2 with drive backwards. Jump, here's where it gets a little bit weird. A little, uh, not that weird, but just, the jump is obviously X. Boost is R1 because when you're you're going up to you're in the air, you're already up in the air going to hit the ball for an aerial goal, and you can't really like hold. It's kind of annoying and hard to hold the X button and the hold to hold X and circle at the same time, and you have to like put your thumb in between them. I like to put my finger on my R1, and then be flying up, and then be holding X and holding down R1 at the same time. It's a lot easier. And power slide is square. Skip replay is X. Air roll right, I don't have any bindings for that. Air roll left is L1. Air roll um is obviously square. Focus on ball, um triangle. Rear view, right analog stick. Scoreboard, to see the scoreboard, you have to hold down the the big button. I don't know what it's called, but you hold it down and you can see the scoreboard. Skip music track, right analog stick. Hold the right analog stick to select music playlist. Voice chat is R1. Quick chat, just skip all this because this is just on default, really. Text chat is just press the big button once. And save replay, hold is circle. I hold down circle to save replay. Reset shot is right analog stick. Use item is left analog stick. And that's it for my controls. And now I'm gonna show all these. And my controller vibration is disabled. It's disabled. Yeah, my controller vibration, and we turn. I have push to talk on Controller vibration is disabled. Controller dead zone is 0.10. Um, it just kind of, for me, it's easier to steer around, I feel like. Dodge dead zone is 0.40. Steering sensitivity, I used to like my steering sensitivity all the way up here at 10, but it did feel a little weird, so I I um I turned it back to 110. And steering and aerial sensitivity are both um are both are both 110. And ball camera mode is toggle, and the interface is the scale is 100%. Nameplate scale, I switch between 120 and 130 sometimes. Nameplate mode, always visible. Match notifications, time updates only. So like, when you center or clear a ball, it just pops up, and it's just like this big pop up. It's kind of annoying. And connection quality indicators, that's on. Colorblind mode off. All this on. Metric off. Ball cam indicator off. Ball arrow on. And now we're moving on to video, which you can obviously see. The video is just default right now. And audio, um, you can kind of see. Master volume is 75%, gameplay volume 3%, music volume 0%, voice volume 0%, ambient volume 0%, crowd volume 0%, controller volume 82%, controller sounds always off, output type headphones, in-game music off. And chat, I just have this. I don't have much changed. I barely have anything changed. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's all I have for you. That's all my settings and my car preset. And hope you have a good day. See you in the next one.